didn't get him. And give Shai Gilgeous-Alexander credit as Devontae sends it. Gets it! The game winner! Oh, wow! Devontae Graham stuns him in Oklahoma City.
Devontae Graham's 61-foot cap at the buzzer handed the New Orleans Pelicans a 113-110 win over the Oklahoma City Thunder on Wednesday night. It was a heated match, to say the least. Here's what went down during it and some other NBA news. Before we continue, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Firstly, how the game went down. Oklahoma City star player Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had just bagged an off-balance 30-footer to tie the score with 1.4 seconds left on the clock. The Pelicans inbounded to Graham, who flung the ball from near the three-point arc all the way to the other end of the floor to win it. "I just wanted to get one up, honestly," Graham stated. "I didn't want to take the ball out. I waited. Then Jay Hart passed it to me, and I just let it fly." Brandon Ingram, who was heading the Pelicans with 34 points, went through a huge spectrum of emotions as the shot was going. "I thought it was going in," Ingram commented. "But when it went in, I was in disbelief." Gilgeous-Alexander was closely defended well past the arc. Pelicans coach Willie Green said he was under the impression Garrett Temple fouled Gilgeous-Alexander before he managed to get the shot off. "I mean, we even told the referees, look, we plan on trying to foul them before they shoot a three," Green said. And then he tried to foul him and they didn't call anything, and he had to let him go because he didn't want to give up a 4-point play. Oklahoma City's Kenrich Williams tried to put pressure on Graham's last shot, but he wanted to be careful and not get overconfident before it was a sure thing. "I just didn't want to foul, make a stupid play," Williams said. "Just try to show my hands. I knew that he was going to try to shoot that shot. And it went in, man, so you just got to tip your hat to them." Now we look into the end result. Jonas Valanciunas brought in 19 points and 16 rebounds for the Pelicans. Graham did not only with an impressive 15 points, but also 8 assists. Gilgeous-Alexander led the Thunder with 33 points. Williams and Josh Giddey each bagged 17 points, and Mike Muscala got 16 more on top of those for the Thunder. Oklahoma City led 102-100 in the fourth quarter before 3 consecutive baskets by Ingram switched things up and put the Pelicans in the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander banked in a 3 with 28 seconds remaining to cut New Orleans' lead to 106-105, but Ingram hit a shot after a mid-range jumper on the other side with 7.2 seconds left to push the Pelicans' lead back up to 3. The Pelicans fouled Gilgeous-Alexander on purpose to stop him from shooting a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander made 2 free throws with 5.6 seconds remaining to slash New Orleans' lead to 108-107. Ingram was fouled with 4.5 seconds remaining, and he bagged 2 free throws to make it a 3-point game again, paving the way for the final sequence. It could have been anyone's match. Things were very heated. "I thought we put ourselves in a really good position, all things considered, but when you lose a game like that tight, it stings," Thunder coach Mike Denault said. Green said the result was brought about by the energy the team had been showing as of late. "Just proud of our guys," he stated. "Like, we've been fighting through adversity all season, and this group is having a fun time hanging out with each other in practice. The spirit of this team is upbeat, and I'm proud of the way that they continue to fight." Next, tip-ins. The Pelicans turned the ball over 6 times in the first quarter alone. Ingram scored 10 points in the second quarter. Graham made 5 of 14 shots overall, but 5 of 10 three-pointers. As for the Thunder, guard Lou Dort had to watch this one from the benches with a sprained left ankle. Before that, he only shot 1 free throw in the first half. Rookie guard Trey Mann fouled out after a Thunder coach's challenge removed a foul from Gilgeous-Alexander and instead gave it to him. Mann bagged 9 points in 23 minutes. Now, the return of Kyrie? The Brooklyn Nets are bringing back All-Star guard Kyrie Irving as a part-time player for games taking place away from New York and Toronto, the team announced recently. Irving, who has been so far unable to meet the New York City regulations and get vaccinated to play in home games or road games at Madison Square Garden, will be allowed to participate in select road games once he is able to pass a string of COVID-19 tests and get back into form, sources said to ESPN. The unveiling circumstances of Brooklyn's season, so many injuries, 7 players including James Harden lost to health and safety protocols, and an inordinate minutes load onto Kevin Durant, who won't play Saturday against the Orlando Magic due to right ankle soreness, forced the team on the move. "We arrived at this decision with the full support of our players and after careful consideration of our current circumstances, including players missing games due to injuries and health and safety protocols," General Manager Sean Marks revealed in a statement. "We believe that the addition of Kyrie will not only make us a better team, but allow us to more optimally balance the physical demand on the entire roster. We look forward to Kyrie's return to the lineup as well as getting our entire roster back together on the court. The point guard's return isn't expected to be a quick one. Irving has to test negative on 5 successive days before he can come back to the Nets. Once he's back, though, he must give a test every day as an unvaccinated player. Next, a comeback plan. New York City's mandate will allow Irving to practice his skills at home, and the Nets agreed with Irving that he devise a plan that would allow him to start preparing for a comeback, sources said. The team's upcoming road game is December 23rd against Portland Trailblazers, which will be followed by a Christmas Day matchup at the Los Angeles Lakers and another contest at the LA Clippers. That stretch is to be followed by 3 home games. The Nets, as of now, have 27 road games left, but 2 are at Madison Square Garden, home of the New York Knicks, where Irving would not be able to compete until he complies with the city's mandate. Not only that, he's also presently ineligible to play March 1st at Toronto, as travel for unvaccinated players across the Canadian border will be strictly forbidden starting in January. Brooklyn currently has 26 home games left. Still, having Irving return, even if just for road games, is something Nets owner Joe Tsai, Marks, coach Steve Nash, and key players are fully in support of. And Irving has been super willing to get back too, sources said. Irving, who last practiced consistently with the team in the first week of training camp in San Diego in late September and early October, can now begin practicing at the team facility, though we don't know exactly yet when he'll be able to do so with his teammates and not just by himself. The team might not get the luxury of having a full practice for some time because of the schedule and the insane amount of players currently caught up in health and safety protocols. The Nets will begin a home back-to-back stint this Saturday versus Orlando, and after that they'll be playing Denver on Sunday. They play the Washington Wizards back at home on Tuesday, then they're scheduled to fly to Portland on Wednesday before playing the Trailblazers. Now, safety first. The NBA communications team published a press release having to delay 5 games because of players and staff members entering the NBA's health and safety protocols. The Cleveland Cavaliers, Orlando Magic, Philadelphia 76ers, and Brooklyn Nets won't be setting foot on the court between Sunday and Tuesday. The NBA has so far also postponed the December 19th Denver vs. Brooklyn, Cleveland vs. Atlanta, New Orleans vs. Philadelphia matches until further notice, and we haven't received dates for when they're going to be postponed to either. By the looks of it, it won't be anytime soon. Monday, December 20th, the game between Orlando versus Toronto was also postponed. The Washington versus Brooklyn game suffered a similar fate. Yep, they're not happening anytime in the foreseeable future. Brooklyn presently has more than 10 players placed under COVID-19 health protocols. The NBA has thus far postponed 7 games due to a COVID-19 outbreak that currently no one, not even the basketball and football players of America, are safe from. What happens now? Many concerned parties are asking, due to so many NBA players being placed under COVID-19 protocols, wouldn't it be easier to just straight up cancel the NBA campaign? The number of absent players continues to soar as more names are added to COVID-19 protocols. But on the bright side, 97% of the players are vaccinated. Masai Ujiri, president of the Toronto Raptors, and Rick Carlisle, head coach of the Indiana Pacers, publicly announced that they tested positive for COVID-19. As a result, both parties have chosen to cancel their respective group workouts for the day, at least for now. No one's trying to put any estimated dates on the pandemic anymore. They're also going to perform diagnostic tests on all staff members to find out just how severe the extent of the outbreak is on their teams. And that's it for today. Leave a comment down below and let us know your thoughts. Before you go, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more. Until next time, bye.